It is Tuesday morning. I'm on my way to check my mail and take Hazel to the beauty shop. So, the reason I'm making this video is because this is a fine example of how I am not such a good person. Now, I've had people say to me before, and now I'm ad-libbing, of course, because I can't remember exactly what they've said, but the gist of it was that I portray myself as this perfect, wonderful, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. I've tried to be as real and transparent with you all as I can be. So here's an example, you guys. And I'm not proud of it, definitely. And do I feel bad about it? Yes. And did I let him know? Yes. Now, Hazel has got the worst, I mean really y'all, the worst, the loudest, the most high-pitched bark I have ever heard. It's not yipping and yapping. I mean, one of these days, I'll make a little video and let y'all hear that. Now, you've heard her bark before, but this is different. Now, there are some things that set her off. She goes ballistic. In this apartment, sometimes it's when people are very close to our bedroom window and they're talking fairly loudly. That can set her off, but it doesn't make her go ballistic. But if you come to my door and you knock loudly, she goes nuts. I mean, totally ballistic. And you can't get her to shut up. And please, don't send me a bunch of suggestions about how to keep her from barking, okay? I've tried it all except for a shock collar, which I do not like. I have tried those in the past with other dogs, or having her debarked, which I would never do. She's really good, y'all. Actually, I mean, when we were in the van, she got a lot better about barking at everybody who walked by. But if they were making too much noise or they were riding a skateboard, forget it. So early on, I told Terry, please don't knock on my door or holler at me through it because it's going to set her off. And usually she's right next to me. And I've told him several times, please don't do that. Please don't do that. So, this morning, I wasn't in the best mood to start with, and I don't know why. Sometimes I just get up on the wrong side of the bed, or whatever. But I had been in my room, I was taking my shower, doing my stuff, blah, blah, blah. So, I keep my door closed completely a lot because of the noise of the television in the living room, or if I'm making a video, or if I'm showering and I'm, getting dressed. So anyway, I had my door closed. First there was a little tap, and then right after that it was knock, knock, knock. Oh Lordy. Hazel went ballistic. Well, first of all, what that does is it scares the crap out of me. I can go from nice lady to a witch in a heartbeat, you guys. And I did. And I jerked open the door and I said, don't do that. Poor Terry. He's like, oh, I won't bother you anymore. And I said, Terry, it's not you. It is her. You know that. It sends her through the roof. I've asked you, give me a little buzz on my cell phone. Hazel never barks, or she never reacts to anything so minor. So, you guys, that's an example of how not a nice person I am sometimes. I do feel bad, and I did tell Terry. I said, Terry, it's not you. It's what happens with her. You know that sends me through the roof. So, I'm very unhappy that I reacted that way, and I let him know that. You guys, I'm not nice. Sometimes I am not nice. And I hate it. And I'll feel bad about this for a while. And I will try to make it up to him. But you know, once the words are out of your mouth, you can't take them back. You can't. That's why husbands and wives have to be so very careful, you guys. Because you can say hurtful things. Not just husbands and wives, but I'm talking about anybody that you're in a relationship with, your children. Once the words leave your mouth, you can apologize, and your apology can be accepted. I hurt my dearest friend the other day. I didn't mean to. I was so sorry, and I apologize, but that's going to stay with her. And she forgives me. She's my very, very best person. But you guys, that's it. That's what I did today that I'm ashamed of. So, there you have it. Debrajoy at her worst. So, I don't have anything else to say except that I was immediately sorry. So, you guys, try not to be a witch or a bad guy. I don't know well, there is a word for bad guys, but we don't talk that way on this channel. One other thing I wanted to say to you guys, sometimes comments, and I don't know why, will go into my spam, and I forget to check that. I can only check it when I'm on my laptop. And so I will go in, and I think a lot of them have to do with links. I've kind of noticed that there's a lot of comments that go into my spam. Now, bad language comments go in my spam, and I don't approve those. So I do read them. I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you, but that's one of the reasons you may not see your comments. And I'll go through, and if I can approve them, then I will. I'm not sure if then they show up or not. And also, you guys, remember that if I answer a comment, reply to a comment, and then I think of something else, and I try to go and comment again on that same comment, this is a lot of comments, y'all. It doesn't allow me to do that. At least on my cell phone. There was one other, I wish I could figure out how to do this, you guys, but I can't. When I am looking at comments on my cell phone and on my tablet, on my laptop, the last comment made, not the earliest, like say 2 days ago and today's comment is going to show up at the top. It's the first comment I see. So sometimes I will answer a comment and it's out of order. Does that make any sense to y'all? Now, the only way, if I scroll all the way down, I don't know how to explain it. It just does not work right. I think it might on my laptop, but I rarely use my laptop except to do my videos. I don't usually use my laptop to comment. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So forgive me, y'all, if that screws you up. You've made a comment previously. I don't know, y'all. Do something fun today. My fun is taking Hazel to the groomers, and then I've got my tablet and I'm going to relax in my van. I love to be in my van, just like I've always loved to be in my cars. I don't know, y'all, what it is, but I love it. It's peace and quiet. And if it's a little warm, you park in the shade. If it's chilly, you park out in the sun. I mean, the temperatures have to be really extreme for you not to be able to be comfortable in your vehicle. Now, I'm telling you, we are having 68, 75. I mean, it's really nice weather. It's really cold at night. But during the daytime, it's nice. And we're having intermittent kind of cloudy days. But it's beautiful. Today's supposed to be 73. So I'm going to enjoy my time just reading, sitting in my van, waiting for Hazel to get done. And I am going to go check my mail. But y'all do something fun today. I do love you, even when I'm in a bad mood. And I try not to make videos because I don't want any of y'all to get in a bad mood because I'm in a bad mood. But I just shared this with y'all as an example. Things happen, and when they do, I'm not nice. But I try to be. I'm going to take Terry a little something today when I go home. It'll probably be one of his favorite fast foods. But anyway, y'all, love you. And I'll see you later. Bye now.